saw your shadow in the doorway. For a second I believed that you were coming back to tell me there was something we could keep. The radio was playing softly, that old song from '99. Funny how a little melody can bring you back to life. I know we said goodbye, I know we had our reasons, but tonight the air feels just like the beginning of that season. One more time, take me back into that summer. One more night before we learn to say goodbye. One more song with the windows open wide. I don't wanna change the ending, I just wanna feel it one more time. We used to drive without a reason, past the lights along the coast. You would sing the words too loudly to the songs we love the most. We thought the world was somewhere waiting, just beyond the city signs. We had nothing but tomorrow, and we thought we had the time. Maybe we were younger, maybe we were blind, but there was something beautiful about believing we had time. One more time, take me back into that summer. One more night before we learn to say goodbye. One more song with the windows open wide. I don't wanna change the ending, I just wanna feel it one more time. I don't need you back forever, I don't need another chance. I just miss the way the whole world used to fit inside our hands. Give me headlights on the highway, give me midnight, give me June, give me everything we didn't know we were about to lose. One more time, take me back into that summer. One more night when everything still felt alive. One more song, turn it up and let it play. I don't wanna change the ending, I don't wanna make you stay. One more time, let me see us as we were before forever became yesterday. Before goodbye became a word. One more time, just one more time. The radio is still playing, and I'm driving through the night. For a moment, you're beside me one more time. We said we'd only meet for coffee, just an hour, maybe two. You arrived a little early, I was late like I always do. You told me everything was different, new apartment, different view. But when you laughed across the table, nothing felt that new. Now the cups are empty, the afternoon is gone. turning on the street lights, but neither one moves on. Stay a little longer, we don't have to call it anything. Stay until the city lights come shining through the glass again. Stay a little longer, there's nowhere else I need to be. We don't have to talk about tomorrow, just stay tonight with me. The waiter started clearing tables, someone turned the music down. Rain had left the pavement shining underneath the lights downtown. You asked if I still kept that picture from the summer by the sea. I said I couldn't quite remember. You knew that wasn't me. Some things get forgotten, some never really leave. Funny how an ordinary night can bring back everything. Stay a little longer, we don't have to call it anything. Stay until the city lights come shining through the glass again. Stay a little longer, there's nowhere else I need to be. We don't have to talk about tomorrow, just stay tonight with me. Maybe this is only one night, maybe morning changes everything. Maybe we're just two old memories trying to remember how to begin. But the song is still playing, and your hand is next to mine. If tomorrow wants an answer, tomorrow has the time. Stay a little longer, let the last train leave without us. Stay until the empty streets belong to only you and me. Stay a little longer, don't make promises you cannot keep. I don't need forever from you. Tonight is enough for me. Stay a little longer, let the whole world disappear. If this moment has an ending, I don't wanna see it yet. They're turning off the lights now. You smile and reach for me. 5 more minutes, maybe 3. Wherever we go, you pick me up on Friday morning with half a tank and nowhere planned. A paper map across the dashboard, your sunglasses in my hand. You said let's drive until we're hungry. I said let's drive until we're lost. We left the city in the mirror and never thought about the cost. No reservations, no place to be, just your hand on the wheel and the whole world in front of me. Wherever we go, let the highway decide. the whole world pass by. Wherever we go, every wrong turn feels right. Give me your hand and we'll drive through the night. We don't need a map, we don't need to go back. If I'm going with you, I'll go wherever we go. Wherever we go, wherever we go, just keep driving. I'll go wherever we go. I wasn't looking for a reason, I wasn't waiting for a sign. Just another Monday morning, running 3 minutes behind. Then you were standing at the corner, coffee spilling from your hand. You looked at me and started laughing, like somehow you'd understand. I don't believe in perfect timing, I never really did. But something changed the moment that you said, there's something about you I can't put into words. Something about the way you make an ordinary moment work. There's something about you, like a song I've always known. You walk into a crowded room and suddenly it feels like home. I don't know what you do, there's just something about you. You never try to be impressive, you never say the perfect thing. You wear that old blue denim jacket like it's still 1993. You call me when you're going nowhere and ask me if I wanna come. We end up talking on the sidewalk until the morning starts to run. I used to think that love arrived with fireworks in the sky. Maybe sometimes it just walks casually by. There's something about you I can't put into words. Something about the way you make an ordinary moment work. There's something about you, like a song I've always known. You walk into a crowded room and suddenly it feels like home. I don't know what you do, there's just something about you. Maybe it's the way you listen when everybody else just talks. Maybe it's the way you take my hand whenever we get lost. Maybe there's no explanation, maybe that's the point. Some things don't need a reason to turn the silence into noise. There's something about you that makes me wanna stay, something that can turn a Tuesday into my favorite day. There's something about you I don't ever wanna name, 'cause maybe if I understand it, it won't ever feel the same. So keep doing what you do, there's just something about you. I wasn't looking for a reason, then I looked at you. Run back to me. You said we needed different cities, different roads and different lives. I said I understood completely, then cried the whole way home that night. We were too proud to say we needed anything we couldn't see. So you went chasing California and I learned how to let you leave. But if the lights don't feel like home, if every crowded room feels cold, you don't have to call ahead. Just run back to me. I heard you found a place near sunset with a balcony and a view. Someone told me you're doing better. I hope at least that part is true. I've changed the pictures in the hallway. I've learned to sleep across the bed. But sometimes when the phone rings late, I still hope it's you instead. And if the dream you wanted most turns out to be another road, you don't have to lose yourself just to come back home. Run back to me if the world gets too heavy. Run back to me if you're tired of being ready. You don't need a reason, you don't need a plan. You don't have to tell me where you've been. If one night you remember who we used to be, don't think twice. Just run back to me. I'm not asking for forever. I'm not asking you to choose. We were young enough to think that love was something we could lose. Maybe distance taught us something. Maybe time was what we needed. Maybe leaving wasn't failure. Maybe leaving made us see it. So if you're standing somewhere with nowhere left to go, you know the road, you know the door, you know. Run back to me when the night feels endless. Run back to me. You don't have to be fearless. Come without the answers, come without goodbye. Come exactly as you are tonight. And if there's still a little of what we used to be, don't think twice. Don't wait for morning. Run back to me. No explanations, no apologies. Just run back to me. If you were here, if you were here. I found that little place we talked about, the one beside the sea. I ordered something you would never choose and saved the window seat. The sky turned orange over rooftops. Someone laughed out on the pier. Everything was almost perfect. I just wish that you were here. I'm not waiting for you. I've learned to live my life, but sometimes something beautiful still makes me look beside me twice. If you were here, I'd show you how the sunset turns the whole street gold. If you were here, I'd tell you all the little things I've never told. We don't have to change the past. We don't have to disappear. I just know this moment would be better if you were here. I heard our song inside a grocery store at 3:30 today. I smiled before I even realized, then stood there anyway. I've met new people, changed apartments, cut my hair and changed my plans. Life kept moving like you told me, and I finally understand. Missing you is different now. It doesn't hurt the same. Sometimes you're just a quiet thought that comes with certain days. If you were here, I'd show you how the sunset turns the whole street gold. If you were here, I'd tell you all the little things I've never told. We don't have to change the past. We don't have to disappear. I just know this moment would be better if you were here. Maybe somewhere you're watching the same evening turn to blue. Maybe somebody standing at a window next to you. I don't need to know the answer. I don't need another year. Sometimes loving someone simply means wishing they were here. If you were here, I'd pour another coffee and we'd watch the daylight fade. If you were here, I'd probably laugh about the choices that we made. I wouldn't ask you to stay. Oh, I wouldn't ask why you disappear. I just sit beside you for a little while. If you were here. The sun is gone now, the city lights appear. I'm okay. I just wish you were here. I've been staring at the same four walls, listening to everybody call. Everybody's got a little advice about how I'm supposed to live my life. I put my jacket on, grabbed the keys, left my phone somewhere underneath a pile of things I don't wanna know. Tonight I think I need to go. No destination, no explanation, just a full tank in my favorite station. Turn it up, let the speakers shake the windows. Turn it up till I can hear what I should know. Windows down, let the warm air rush inside. I don't need to figure out the rest of my life tonight. Turn it up, for once I'm gonna let the music tell me where to go. Red light glowing on an empty street, somebody dancing in the passenger seat of a car that disappeared ahead. I laughed and followed them instead. The city slowly fell behind, nothing but the highway signs, and every mile beneath the wheels made everything a little less real. No reservations, no conversations, just a good song and no expectations. Turn it up, let the 25 or 26, a house somewhere, a steady life, and answers that would finally fit. Instead we changed 100 plans. We lost some people on the way. We learned that sometimes getting through is more than enough for one day. Look at all the roads behind us. Look at everything we've been. We may not be where we imagined, but look at where we are. We're still here. After all the doors they close, we're still here. After every road we chose, through the nights we thought would never end, through the years that disappeared. We may not have everything we wanted, but we're still here. We're still here. Some dreams became old photographs. Some names became a memory. Some people we thought we'd grow old with are strangers now we sometimes see. But there are mornings full of sunlight. There are songs we haven't heard. There are still a million places waiting somewhere in this world. Maybe life was never meant to happen like we planned. Maybe growing older simply means we finally understand. We're still here. After all the doors that close, we're still here. After every road we chose, through the nights we thought would never end, through the years that disappeared. We may not have everything we wanted, but we're still here. So here's to every wrong direction, every love that couldn't stay, every time we started over when we couldn't see the way. Here's to who we were at 20, thinking we had nothing to fear. If I could tell that kid one thing, I'd say you're gonna make it here. We're still here. Turn the music up tonight. We're still here, and somehow we turned out alright. Every scar became a story. Every goodbye brought us here. We don't need to know what comes tomorrow. We're still here. We're still dreaming. We're still dreaming. We're still trying. We're still trying. We're still laughing. We're still driving. After everything, we're still here. Another morning, another year, and we're still here. The light is getting softer now across the empty room. The shadows stretch along the floor. The afternoon is through. We talked about 100 things and nothing funny how the quiet days are the ones that I recall. We don't have to hold this moment, we don't have to make it stay. Some things become beautiful because they pass away. When the day is done and the sunlight disappears, I'll remember how it felt to have you sitting here. When the day is done and we both go on our way, I won't ask for one more hour. I'm just thankful for today. The coffee cups are empty now, the music's playing low. You put your jacket on your shoulders, but you're moving kinda slow. Outside, the evening fills the street with gold before the blue. I used to hate the end of things, now I know endings matter too. We don't need another promise, we don't need another sign. Some days only ask us to remember they were kind. When the day is done and the sunlight disappears, I'll remember how it felt to have you sitting here. When the day is done and we both go on our way, I won't ask for one more hour. I'm just thankful for today. Here's to all the roads behind us, here's to everything ahead, to the words we finally spoke and all the ones we never said, to the people who have left us, to the ones who chose to stay, to every ordinary moment that became a beautiful day. When the day is done, let the evening slowly come. We don't have to chase the light, we don't have to make it run. When the day is done, there'll be other skies to see. And tomorrow, when the morning comes, there'll be another song for me. So turn the music lower now, leave the last cup where it was, close the door, turn out the light. The day is done.